We will learn about the Startup and Service Manager. Startup program. What is startup program? Startup program is a collection of applications that automatically run when the PC starts up. For example, if you have Internet Download Manager in Windows and or Adobe Reader and etc. And the startup program will affect system speed output. So if you have many programs that that be in the startup program, so it affects your computer speed when your computer is booting. So solution, you can turn off less frequently used applications. So for example, this is if I have the Internet Download Manager, I can set the IDM and not launch Internet Download Manager on startup. So I will not use this program be the startup program when my computer is booting. And you can also use the task manager, right? On the startup tab, you can just see that for the status, it is enabled, right? You can just disable several programs that run in your booting by choose the one of the program, then and choose right click on your mouse, then you can just disable it, right? So I will show you how to do that. And I can just choose downloads option, and I can just uncheck the launch Internet Download Manager on startup, like this one. You can just press the OK, right? Then you can also use the task manager for disabling several programs that be the startup program. Yeah, you can just open your task manager, and then on the startup tabs, you can see several programs that be in the startup program in your computer. Then, for example, I don't want Microsoft Teams, right? Microsoft Teams be the startup program, so I just press the disable button. Okay, right. So let's move on to the next slide. And the next one is Surface Windows. Surface Windows is a collection of applications that are not visible or hidden and active in the background. Okay, for example, plug and play, IP helper, and etc. And it will affect the memory or RAM and processor load. Uh, how to disable the Surface Windows? Yeah, you can just disable services that are not very important in your computer. So how to disable that? You can just type the services in your submenu, and then you will see this UI. Yeah, as you can see right here, you will see the startup type and log on as, right? So for the startup type, it contains automatic delete start or automatic manual and disabled. And for the log on as type, it contains local system, local service, and network service, right? So if you want to disable one of the services, you can just right click on the service, then press stop button, right? Okay, then you can also change the type of your service by double click on the selected service, and you can just choose the startup type to maybe from the automatic to manual, right? If automatic, your service will start when your computer is run, where your Windows is logged in. But we can also set to the manual. If you set to the manual, your service will not run when your computer is logged on. For example, in my computer, I have MySQL, for example. MySQL is automatically, if I run my computer and start and log in into my Windows, the MySQL will not run, right? You can run your MySQL by using the XAMPP. Then you start the MySQL service, right? Something like that. If you set the MySQL to automatic, you can also do that by choose the service manager by open the service manager and set to the automatic. So for example, your MySQL server will run when your computer is booting, when your computer is logged on, when your Windows is logged on. Okay, and yeah, I will show you how to open the service manager. So for example, I just open the services, and as you can see right here, this is the service that run in my computer, right? Okay, and for example, I just want to stop the IP helper, right? You can just stop it, or if you want to change the startup type to manual, you can just choose from this combo box, right? Okay,